Hi everyone. Today I will be walking you through the process of provisioning and configuring servers on some private cloud service providers like AWS, Amazon, and Digital Ocean. So in this homework part, I'll be creating by creating and requesting some VM machines on AWS and Digital Ocean through JavaScript files, which I will be running using the node, and I'll be deploying Nginx servers and starting the Nginx servers remotely using the Ansible. I will be using Ansible 1.9.2. So before starting to create servers through the script files, there's some basic setup that we need to do. After creating an AWS account, where we need to create a security group which will be having these following rules. This is the HTTP rule, which will allow an incoming HTTP request and also an SSH request. Along with this, when we create our account, we will be having an IAM file, IAM credentials, which will be which we need to download and save it in the JSON format. The JSON format for the AWS credentials looks like this. You need to store this in your home directory so that the AWS instance script file can access these credentials and request the new instances on your behalf. Similarly, for DigitalOcean, when you create an account, you will require to create a token, a digital token, which will be which you need to save it in your environment. For the purpose of this homework, I have saved this environment as an environment variable. You can save it. You can also save it as a profile in your profile variable, and the name of the variable must be DigitalOcean token. So you can using this DigitalOcean token use when the create do instance script runs, it will use this authentication token and create and make request on your behalf to create VMs. So that's the prerequisite for before starting our demo. So let's start with our creating an AWS instance. So let's execute the AWS script. So in this we can see that the script has begun and as requested for a key pair. The RSA key file saved indicates that the private key part of the key has been saved on your local machine, and a public key was used to request for the new machine. So if we go on the EC2 management console and just refresh the UI, you will see that instance was requested and it's running. Let's just verify the instance ID. So ending with C79C. So this indicates that our script has been ran successfully and was able to bring up. Now after the completion of this script, we can check if a private key file was saved in the SSH folder of the home user. So I'll just navigate to that, and here you can see that AWS RSA.pem is a private key for this particular instance. Similarly, there will be also an entry in an inventory file which will be used by the Ansible playbook. So this line indicates the host name of the instance that we just created for the Ubuntu user, since it's an Ubuntu machine, and the path for the private key. These details will be used by Ansible playbook to log in into these machines through SSH. Now let's go through how the process for creating VMs for the DigitalOcean. So in this, here also first we need to generate a key pair, out of which the private key will be saved on the local machine in the same SSH folder, and the public key will be passed. Here you can see the request that is being passed to the DigitalOceans. So let's go to DigitalOcean and check our droplet. So here you can see that the droplet has been created. and here is the IP address of the droplet. Now the difference in AWS and DigitalOcean is that in AWS you need to wait for the machine to come up so that you can get the machine details like IP address and the name, while for droplets the IP address is assigned initially and then it's brought up. So the waiting time for AWS is more as compared to DigitalOcean. So far we have been able to bring two machines through our script files. Now let's look at our Ansible playbook. So in this YAML file we can see that this playbook will be applicable to all the hosts for the inventory that we will be providing as an input. And since we are required to run as a need to install packages, we need to have root access. Also we need to set Ansible host key checking false in our environment so that Ansible can bypass the fingerprint verification of the SSH key pair that we have generated. You can set it explicitly by using the export command also. If this setting doesn't work. The tasks that are enlisted in the playbook are to install the Nginx servers, then to stop the processes which are already running on port number 80. If you don't do this, the Nginx server won't start. And lastly, you need to start the Nginx services. So let's execute this playbook. Giving inventory as an input and the YAML file that we will be giving. So here you can see the task has been started. If you don't set the Ansible host key checking flag to false, it might prompt you for the fingerprint verification of the SSH key pair, where you might want to type in as a yes to continue the connection or the execution. So by setting it false, you can bypass that. So as you can see from the output, the contents on the AWS as well as DigitalOcean were changed. Also the port, also the shell command of fuser to kill the 80 port has also been successful, and the services of Nginx were started successfully. Let's test whether the Nginx servers were started successfully. To test that, we will be using this IP address. In case of DigitalOcean, we'll be using this IP address and paste it in our browser. If we get an Nginx homepage, then we are successful to deploy. Here we go. Similarly, in EC2 for the Amazon, we can use the public IP. Just copy it. Where's the HTTP protocol prefix? Enter, and there you go. Here we can say that the Nginx has been installed and are up and running successfully on both the servers. So here, thank you.